I want to thank teachers for making this presentation, and I want to thank you for this presentation. So our topic is hand talk. Now, what is about hand talk? Before that, I want to tell you something why we came out with this idea. So it was like in the world we have seen there are about 7 billion people. Among them, there are 200 to 300 million people who are physically disabled. Disabled like having like paralysis or some kind of deformity or something, some kind of senses they are having lack. So what we can say, those people like who are not normal, who are differently unable to talk to us or communicate with others like us, what I want to show them is a way to communicate with others like hand talk. What hand talk is called? It is being developed for deaf and dumb people. I won't say them deaf and dumb, but I will say like differently able people. Like these deaf and dumb people, for example, can use this glove. And what is the idea? Now Shruti will tell it about this.
Actually, the thinking was that we prepare a software that will help a differently able people. So we first came up with the idea of the deaf and mute people to create a software for the deaf and mute people to come and contact the computer. So the P5 gaming glove gave us the solution to this problem. Next, we are using American Sign Language because it is a communication method for deaf and mute people in most of the regions. Then we are using this American Sign Language through the glove. We are sending it through the glove. We will demonstrate it, and the glove has infrared rays and flexible sensors that will go to the infrared transceiver, and from there it comes to the laptop where we have given as the code. We are doing the software code. The hardware is P5 virtual gaming glove, and the IR receiver, and the 512 MB RAM, and we need hard disk space as 100 MB. Then the software is like a text-to-speech synthesizer, Java version 6.5. The same version is used for gestures to convert gestures to text, signals to text.
So hardware equipment is also there with your project?
Yes, we have gloves.
That you are getting off the shelf or
It is off the shelf. Actually, we are getting from
Off the shelf.
but you will also have get some idea on that?
Yes, sir. We have actually brought everything, and we are having different emulator for it, like the GPI emulator for coding those gloves only.
But then user interface or P5 virtual reality glove and 3D environments, and we are using pen sensors. The motivation for this is like there are 250 to 300 million people who are differently abled. So in India it is more than 45 million who are differently able. So we were thinking about that, and we are making a software for that. The literature survey from which we have got these are hand gesture recognition for deaf people interfacing, and acceleration sensing glove, and then transfer learning sign language, which gave us more ideas how to prepare this software. Next, design complete.
Okay, so summing up everything, very fast is like what Shruti told us that RP5 glove is using the American Sign Language. The best part of this language is like while we are talking in India, we have seen that we are using both the hands. But in American Sign Language, what is happening that we are using only one hand, and through that we can make any kind of alphabets or symbols or any kind of digits. Now coming to this design part, it consists of 4 modules. The first module is the user interface module. This is actually the glove, how it will look like. So this is the glove. Everything I can show you like here I can show you the flex sensors are there. So these flex sensors, what is doing when we are bending it is creating some resistance. These resistance have been converted from electrical to some analog flux sensors, the resistance will be converted from analog to digital using the microcontroller. Then this is what actually the user interface module consists of. Okay, now what is actually the glove? Here is the class diagram of the user interface, that is the glove, how it is going to look like. So as you can see, the name I have given the glove, and the attributes we are having like the weight, the type, because they are date type like P5, P4, P3, P2. Why we have used the P5, there is also a reason. Then what are the transmit and gesture, like what signals we are transmitting, the gesture, these are the functions, the properties, the behavior part of this. Then we are having the hierarchy of this, the design part, the material and cost of the design, and the flex sensor, the number, the time, like actually sir, the user interface diagram before user interface.
It will come next, sir. It's coming next.
So what is this diagram?
This is the user interface class.
So what is design class? Design class is that?
Design is like sir, no sir.
It's a class.
Design is like design is like one model we are generating, we are taking as a class. So for what material and what cost, like materials, like what
Design is a class and glove is a class.
glove is like a class we are having, and these are things which we can yes sir. No sir, these are like derived.
What is diagram?
It symbolizes the generalizations of the whole thing, the generalization, the division part.
Design is type of glove.
No sir, generalization I mean like it has been divided. Actually sir, what is comprised of it? Like design is a material and cost, what material, like rubber gloves are there, plastic gloves are there, what material is composed of? Composed of, like design is like composing what it is composed of. Then like flex sensors, number tag, like 5 sensors are there, like flex sensors, number tag, and the parts we are taking.
These are all parts of gloves.
And transmission unit we are talking, the number and the position of the transmission, like the 8 transceiver, IR transceivers are there. Then the communication module. Coming to the communication module, we have seen, as I showed you with the gloves, one IR transceiver is there. Big block. That IR transceiver is having something. It's like the what property, the behavior we are having. So we are transmitting something and we are receiving something to that IR transceiver we are having. So they have some connection points. We have shown the connection points and the type number. And the processing module is the most important part of the whole process. It is like consists of the processor. So what we are actually doing is like as I showed in the UI module, what is happening that when we are using the gloves, we are making some gestures. Those gestures are being defined by 3 angles, like the 0 degree, the 45 degree, or the 180 degree. So these 3 angles, we are assigning some kind of alphabets. These alphabets will generate, the combination of these alphabets will generate some kind of like A, B, C, all 26 letters are there. So we can generate any kind of alphabet and we are trying to convert it into speech. So what is happening in processing module? So what we are doing is like, first of all we are receiving some signal. So whatever resistance has been created by the flux sensors, that signal is being first transferred to the transceiver, the IR transceiver. That transceiver is then connected to the laptop. In that we are having some Java codes. That Java codes will tell through a gesture dictionary. Gesture dictionary is like they are 26 alphabet we are defining. So for that 26 alphabet we are defining some kind of like LX, MM, or A, some kind of words we are defining for each angle. Through that, we are every time we are checking the signals with the gesture dictionary. If anything is matching, then we are giving the output. If it is not, then there is also a solution for that. Now these are some of the important ones of this glove. The first thing is like conversion delay. Why we are giving the conversion delay? Suppose everybody is not good with glove. For example, the first time I am using the glove, I will make mistakes. That is like any user will do it. So what we are doing is like if we are giving some delay. For example, for sending some signals, it's like if I make some wrong angle or some wrong gestures with it, we can get some time, for example 500 milliseconds for one gesture I have defined. So we can get that much time to correct it. And if we are able to correct it, we can make our words or whatever speech we are trying to say correctly. Then the conversion delay, another significance is like the more we are going to give the conversion delay, all the users to correct their gestures if we are making mistakes with it. The problem with this is if we are increasing the conversion delay time, then obviously the user which is using will take too much time to make a statement. Then text will do a lower gesture to 10. Like that's why we are trying to make it to a minimum level. It's like the optimum, the lower gesture to 10 we are giving, so that is optimum for each gesture. That in this much time each user can use it and can make whatever gesture or whatever we want. Then switch speed support. Now what we are trying to do is like if a gesture dictionary we have presented, we have given a gesture dictionary. We are not sure that whether the user is very comfortable with that or not. So what we are allowing the user to change the alphabets. For example, if we have assigned some course for some alphabets, he can change it. It's like 4-letter alphabets in there, so he can change it whatever he thinks he feels better. That's why we have got a switch speed support gesture dictionary. Then you can switch the words also. Then editing gesture database, as I said, that a database is very small, like 26 alphabet database is there, so we can edit it in Java. Then instance speech, obviously the speech which we are creating through that Java, the thing we are using is like, for example, one man is making some gestures, and after 1 or 2 lines he wants his speech instantly, so he can click on the instant button and he will get the instant speech. Not necessarily the user has to make the whole sentence and then only will get the speech. Then speak anytime. You can like anytime we can click the button and we can get whatever word is there, we can get the output of that, whatever the speech voice of that. Now the user interface.
Joseph is
Yes, sir, sorry, sir.
no problem. You can start. Joseph can start.
Problems the existing system. We are mainly focusing on two existing systems. One is meta-version parallel series and receiving. But these are accelerated sensing prototype. In this both, the main problem is about the cost. Both these systems cost almost $10,000. That means almost $63,000. And only just these two systems are mainly focusing on the customer sensing instead of making synthesis in the sound. And the next one is slightly a problem actually when two different people are using the same system, they will not use at the same way. When one going let's say 60 or going who is making the ASL language won't be fast as 26-year-old person. So that time delay problem was also there. The next one is the power problem. They are sending this data, what data they are getting from the cloud, they are sending it to their system serially. That means one thing another. So the power will always get full and the fastest people who are using the system cannot be able to proceed further. And this is the conceptual architecture diagram of project user. We are having an idea, so we will come to the wrapper. And this is the actual system architectural diagram of the project. We have one accelerometer where we are getting the input signals from the angular. From that angular, we are giving it to the microcontroller and angular and digital converter. That angular and digital converter will convert it from electric signal to angular to digital signal, and the microcontroller will send it by the IR protocol. That IR receiver will have one part of USRP assembler. USRP means synchronized receiver and transmitter assembler. That assembler will send USRP packets to our USB port to console, and our program, our Java program, this is our Java solution, this is our Java code. That Java code will take the incoming data and it will match with our tester dictionary and it will produce the correct dictionary words. This is our activity diagram. Our
text we are getting, and for text is E75 we are
You
getting.
take you processing and then
Yeah, for that we are
Yes, sir.
it's like a gaming lesson. It's not recorded for the animals. That we have to code it.
So,
The last slide.
future enhancement, we are trying to get a mobile with the laptop. That's the main purpose. We can replace laptop instead of the phone. By sending the data to the network, we are connected our phone to the expression city network, and I am a person who's using that network. We can send to using this cloud and it will automatically send to that network like one-to-one channel communication and anything on my phone. I don't need to always use laptop and
you can also send to mobile. Now, why are you sending to laptop? Why can't you send to mobile?
it's a must.
but they
Why is it not with laptop?
Yes, yes, that's
Why
right.
is it a basic sequence? The mobile should do is just mobile.
Actually, sir, this project is already been done. With Bluetooth, they are using laptop.
But
So
they
what
are-
is